Hi guys. Hi, can you hear me? I think we have a few people. Hello everybody, can you hear me? For whoever's joined, can I just get a yes or no on the chat? I need to check. I can see questions, but I don't know if you guys can hear me. So can I get a yes or a no if you guys can hear me or not? Hello, Amber, hello, Master Kill, but can I understand if you guys can hear me because I can only see the chats, but I cannot see if you guys can hear me. Himanshu, you can hear me. Okay, brilliant. Thank you, Himanshu, for confirming you can hear me, and thank you for the people who are. Thank you, Amber. Okay, let me get. Oh, you guys are ready with the questions before I joined. Also, great, great. Amber says, "I'm a CFA level 3 candidate, but confused. Should I search internship or give CFA level 3?" uh, Amber, that honestly boils down to you being honest to yourself. For example, I am not a person who's very good at working and studying together. My balance between these two is very bad. It's something I'm working on. So if you feel that you are not somebody who can balance work and studying together, then I suggest for a few months just spare some time. If it's also logistically feasible for you, then spare that time and maybe give the exam. But if you feel that you are good at multitasking, or for that matter, if you need a job urgently, then maybe find that internship, find that job. It's completely fine. And what you can do is, in that case, if you need the job but you're not good at balancing, then you can also give the exam at a later period. That is, instead of focusing on a Feb, maybe give it in an August. Take more time is what I would suggest. How to get internship, because I'm not getting even after CFA level 2. Honestly, I've said this in a video before also, the struggle is gonna be there. CFA is not something that will give you college placement, so you need to struggle like any other layman. Go to Indeed, go to Naukri, use all portals. I've also made a video on how my unique way to search for jobs. Try that as well. So just keep applying constantly. Also, December is honestly a very low period to get jobs. To be honest, it's a pro tip. So maybe by Jan is when you'll actually start seeing some of the responses. Many times it happens that we've applied for a job 3 months back and we get a reply now. It has happened. It does happen. Master Kill, how to do MBA and CFA simultaneously? Yes, you can. Again, you need to be able to multitask. It boils down to you, because both courses require a lot of dedication and time. So if you're able to multitask, then go ahead. If you're very keen on doing it, then maybe keep gaps between your CFA exam. Don't try to give like a November, then February immediately. Take some time and take a longer time period. So for example, if I give a suggestion of taking 6 months for CFA level 1, if you're doing it with MBA, take 1 year. That would be a good way to get it done, Master Kill. Yes, we can hear. Thank you guys for confirming I am audible. Uh, Himanshu, Amber, Saket, thank you for confirming that. Manish, hello Manish. Saket says, I'm currently awaiting results of CFA 11 to suggest internships now, considering ample time. Saket, yes, honestly, you don't have too much ample time. Your results will be out in less than a month, roughly. But yes, if you do get an internship, then please go ahead. I'm also trying out this free job simulation by this brand called Forage. The final review will be given on Friday. So if it's a positive review, then you can try that out as well, because their affiliations are from companies like JP Morgan, Citibank, Goldman Sachs. So you can try that out. If you're getting an internship right now and you feel like you have the time, please go ahead. It always adds value. Sharma Air, is Ashwin Bajaj good for CFA level 1? CFA level? Okay, I can't see the CFA level. Ashwin Bajaj, I haven't personally studied with him, but I have heard a lot of positive reviews about him. So I don't see any harm for you to join. I'll also be making a very detailed video on how should you choose a CFA, sir. But if you're asking me personally for Ashwin Bajaj, I've honestly heard so far only positive reviews about him. I've never heard a negative review regarding Ashwin Bajaj. So I think you can go ahead. Smith Shah, should I apply for a job abroad after clearing CFA level 2, or have to study masters abroad? Smith, you can apply for a job, but honestly, for people who want to go abroad, the job route is usually a little tougher. If you're a fresher, it is easier to go through education. So the masters might be a easier path. If you're a fresher, if you're already an experienced professional, then jobs can be an option as well. But yeah, you can go for a job directly if you're getting it. Otherwise, if you are really keen on settling abroad, then I would suggest go through the educational route. It is expensive, but It is how most people do it, honestly. I don't know, ma'am, how can I get into portfolio management in hedge fund or HFT after doing CFA? I'm currently in first and thinking to start after first SEM. IDK, you can get into all three domains. The harsh reality, guys, is in India, front roles with CFA is honestly, as of now, very, very less. This is through the reviews that I've seen of people, and even through the roles that I see, you won't really see front end roles being advertised that much. It is not really something that is so high yet. There are roles, but they are very, very limited. Again, IDK, you can get it once you complete your CFA, once you have a good educational background, but you won't maybe get it immediately. You'll have to start from a back end role to push into those domains, but definitely you can get into it. Sharma, yeah, thanks. You're most welcome. Yuvraj, ma'am, sorry for this question, but on exam day, can we carry snacks? Yes, Yuvraj, absolutely. You can carry snacks and you should carry snacks because in that 20 minutes, it's best to eat something. Pro tip, carry something sweet if possible, like a chocolate. It will perk you up and add that instant energy. It really helps. A lot of my other viewers have also affirmed that it helps. So please carry chocolate if possible. नहीं तो कुछ तो carry for sure. Master Kill, is Sanjay Saraf sir good for CFA level 1 coaching? Yes, Sanjay Saraf sir is a good teacher. I again have not studied personally with him, but I've seen some of his videos. He is very good at explaining. The only few negative points that I feel regarding Sanjay Saraf is from what I've heard. One, I feel like through certain videos of his, I feel like he lacks a little bit of empathy as compared to some other teachers that I've seen, that human touch. And second, this I need to confirm, but what I've heard from recent viewers of mine is that if you're taking the online batch, then I don't think he is taking the lectures himself. Either they are recorded lectures or they are from somebody or some other team member of his is taking. So just be careful of those things. But otherwise, his teaching, I've always heard positive reviews of. Sudhanshu Salwan, ma'am, Quintage, good for CFA level 1. So again, for Quintage is one brand or one coaching that I honestly have not seen much. I've not heard much. Definitely not tried. But guys, please go ahead with any coaching that you are comfortable learning. I would highly recommend that don't listen to anybody's reviews, because what happens is every person learns a different way. For example, Mark Meldrum teaches in a very sophisticated manner, right? His teaching is extremely professional, extremely sophisticated, presentation oriented. Then if I compare a Manish Ramuka sir, his teaching is obviously very professional, but there is also a certain sense of connection. He tries to connect, especially with Indian students. So a lot of people feel comfortable there because they understand that English language, they understand that casual tone. So wherever you are comfortable, because CFA coachings are not, those bachpan wale tuition centers that we used to go, वैसा नहीं है. If you are not comfortable, you will not understand. And if you don't understand, you are definitely not going to pass the exam. So make sure you are comfortable with their method of teaching. That is how you should test. And please take a demo from everybody. Bhaskar, can you please explain Wall Street school coaching pattern and make FIM related videos? Bhaskar, I will definitely consider that. As of now, I have not seen too much of his videos, but I will keep an eye on it and make a video hopefully soon. And FIM videos, I'm also planning to make. I have not done FIM, but I do know a few people who've done it, so I'm connecting with them. Maybe I'll get them on the channel as well. So I will definitely tap base on that. Maybe from next year, January, it's just a month away. Yash, what are the job opportunities in Australia after clearing CFA levels? Um, I haven't heard too much about Australia for CFA, honestly. What I have seen so far is more in the UK market, but I'm assuming that it will definitely not bad. It will definitely not be bad because there are all these big firms like a PwC or Morgan Stanley. They all exist in Australia, and where these big firms exist, they definitely want people who've done CFA, especially in abroad countries. So you can pretty much check it out. And just a generic note, what I've seen abroad markets mein, especially UK, US, that CFA is valued at a much higher level than it is in India also. In India, it is upcoming. In those markets, it's already a very, very big thing if you've done CFA. Manish Mayankar, by using your trick to send mail to company. Manish, this makes me so happy. Congratulations. I'm so happy and I'm so proud of you. Congratulations. Just wishing you all the luck and success, Manish. Smith Shah, so what do you think after clearing CFA level 2? We will get more opportunities here or in USA? You'll get it both. The struggle to find the job will be absolutely the same. In USA, the struggle will be also to get the work visa because that's not an easy thing to get done. Even after you get the work visa, especially in US, what I've seen is the staying pattern, the visa, the final PR is a little tough in terms of staying length, but the struggle will be both the same. In US, you might seem that you're earning much more, which will be a fact, but you also need to take into account that yes, you're earning in dollars. Maybe it seems like a much higher amount than what you're earning here, but your cost of living is also very, very high because your expenditure will also be in dollars. So I always say that do that cost to income analysis. Message retracted. Amber, some message has been deleted. Chirag not getting an opportunity after clearing CFA level 1. How to get one? Chirag, it is gonna be a struggle. I really empathize with your state, but you really, really will need to just constantly apply every single day. I know it is very demotivating, it is very irritating, but honestly, that is the way out. Use every form of connections that you have. Send an application every single day. Use the LinkedIn free, easy apply tool, make use of it, send emails to companies, watch that unique way of mine to find a job, try every way, because you only when you keep doing it, what happens is you apply to 40-50 companies, and that's when 2 to 3 people will reply. That's honestly the harsh reality, especially in India. It's a very, very backward and slow market, especially with jobs. Also, like I've said, December is usually a slow month. Give it some time, you might start seeing responses come Jan more than Feb. Kunal also, should I do MBA immediately after graduation or after work experience? Kunal, I personally feel that you should maybe do a 1 or 2 year work experience if you're planning to do MBA. What it does is it just makes your overall MBA experience more enriched and valuable. Especially with the people I've seen, I think it is a better way to go ahead. Maybe 1 year of work experience if you can. If not, if you feel like, I want to complete my education, there's nothing wrong in that. Like I said, it just maybe adds a little bit more value if you can get work experience as well prior to that. Yuvraj, ma'am, my exam is in Feb and I've completed my portion and I've done one-time revision and also completed candidate resources. Please help with further study plan. Yuvraj, you're giving level 1, right? Can you just confirm? I forgot what level you're giving. Irrespective, you're in a very, very good pace. Since you've already done one revision, you've completed candidate resources. Relax a little in December. Sometimes slowing down also helps. It's a very contrary opinion. But overdoing also sometimes becomes a problem. So relax a little bit, keep solving questions now that you're done with the revision. Maybe do a slow revision every single day, or just practice 5 to reset your candidate resources and practice 5 to 10 questions. If you've not done end of chapter curriculum questions, tap based on those two are very important: candidate resources and end of chapter curriculum questions, and the CF Institute mocks. But please, can you just tell me the level? I forgot. Sudhanshu, ma'am, how can I do financial modeling? How can I do financial modeling on particular industry? Is CFA valued in you? I didn't get the question. Particular industry, like you want me to tell you the method? I won't be able to tell you on this chat. Sudhanshu Salwan, ma'am, is CFA valued in USA market? Yes, it is. It is considered to be the toughest exam of Wall Street, and Wall Street is based in US, so definitely its value बहुत high है. Can I get a job if I'm not knowing financial modeling? Kunal, yes, you can. If you're a fresher, you can. People do understand, but keep your soft skills high. If you're applying as a fresher, keep your theoretical knowledge very, very high and your soft skills very, very high. Show that you are willing to learn things even if you do not know them, and you will grasp it fast. That always helps. Saksham, what are the other skills one should add to get a job after CFA level 1? So once you've completed a CFA level 1, your theoretical skills, you do have a rough overview of the entire market. Please focus on soft skills. That is how to sell yourself. That is the biggest skill that you need in any interview, be it CFA, be it MBA, be it anything, because end of the day you need to sell yourself to those people, and that's how you'll get the best value. So soft skills need to be good. Understand everything logically, because once you have showed that you've cleared CFA level 1, 2, 3, whatever, then they expect that your logical understanding of things is there. While maybe your CV will be pushed ahead, the also drawback, Saksham, is that they will also grill you more than they will grill others. So make sure that at least जो पढ़ा है वो बहुत अच्छे से आता है. Other than that, if you have some time, there are a lot of free job simulations. I'm giving a review on one. I'll complete it on Friday. I'll post that video. You can do that. You can take up courses on Python, financial modeling, anything that you feel can use your time, or maybe what doesn't take so much time if you don't have a lot of time. Every skill is a good skill. Ma'am, as a fresh after CFA level 1, can we do job abroad? Saurabh, you can, but it is very tough if you directly apply. Honestly, ऐसे नहीं मिलता. um, they do require a certain level of experience mostly, and that application takes time. You can definitely try and send if you're seeing a job is available, but honestly, I'll be very honest, it's not that ऐसे मिल जाएगा. They would any day prefer somebody who's already in that country than you from India, because they really need to pay for your work visa, work permit. That's why I say that if you want to settle abroad, try the education route. Study in some college, even if it's some local school, local college. Just get an application and try to move in there. That always helps. Amber Srivastava, how to improve communication skills. Practice speak in front of the mirror, but more than that, understand that when we say communication skills, nobody's testing your English, nobody's testing your grammar, they are checking your flow of thought. So maybe think, take a minute, think in your mind that okay, this is what I want to say, and express it correctly. That is what matters. If you feel like I'm more confident in Hindi, express it in Hindi. If you feel I'm more confident in English, express it in English. Language is not a barrier, expression is a barrier. Practice every day in front of the mirror. I'll also make a detailed video on that. Obviously, I won't be able to get into the details right now, but roughly practice, and practice conversations in your head. Have fake scenarios, build a fake scenario, ask yourself questions, answer it. That also helps. And start talking to more people. As much as you don't like to keep talking to people, jo mil jaye, have a conversation, force a conversation, and make sure that a conversation is lasting for 1 to 2 minutes so that you are forced to talk. I'm Adhik. I'm doing eco honors first year. When should I start for CFA? You can already start for CFA. Adhik, you can already register. You can give your first level in your second year. If it's a 3-year course, you can already start for it. Novak, Kalpan Shwezer's book are enough for CFA level 1. It was enough for me. I've also seen a lot of people in my current viewers list also who've done only Shwezer's and it's worked for them. In case you feel stuck somewhere, then maybe you can touch base on the curriculum books. Honestly, I've never done it. Shwezer's I've used for level 1 and 2 and it's worked very, very well. Amber Srivastav is doing internship after BCom and CFA level 2 is okay, or is it early? Is doing internship after BCom and CFA level 2 okay, or is it early? It's not early. If you have the time, an internship always adds value. Remember one thing, experience sells more than theoretical knowledge. So the more you have in experience, the more your profile is ahead. So if you have the time and you're getting an internship, even if you're getting it in college, please go ahead. There's nothing wrong in that. It's never early. It's never early, it's never late. In fact, both. Yuvraj, yes, CFA level 1. Yuvraj, then what I said was absolutely correct. If you've done the candidate resources, then reset it. If, in case you've already done the end of chapter curriculum questions, if you finish the end of chapter curriculum questions, then only reset the candidate resources. If you've not done the end of chapter curriculum questions, then get onto that. Solve 5 to 7 questions from each topic every day, or maybe do 5 topics one day, 5 topics tomorrow, ethics every day. Do that for the next 15 days, maybe complete December like that, and then in January start a new set of revision, and then again solving from the end. Last 2 weeks before your exams, get into mocks and just solving. You're in a very good pace, Yuvraj. Sudhanshu, your messages have been deleted. I don't know why. Finico, can I get hedge fund opportunities after CFA? Yes, you can. Immediately, you might not be able to. You may have to start from the back end, but definitely you can as you progress in your career. Dhruv Gupta today started with level 2 prep, planning for May attempt. Any tips? Dhruv, first of all the best. Level 2 is quite a big thing. All levels for that matter are quite a big thing. My tips would be to please focus on understanding things logically. Don't try to mug up anything, especially in CFA level 2. You'll be stuck. So just make sure your logical brain is active at all points of time. Even formula based questions jo hote hain na, in level 2, a lot of those can be understood logically, and that actually helps. So make sure logic is taking precedence over everything, and all the best. Saksham, what are the different roles available after CFA level 1? So if you're a fresher CFA level 1 in India, honestly, you'll have to start mostly you'll have to start from the back end. So operations, compliance, support. As you go forward, you can tap into, advisory, consultancy. Typically, the industries you'll be working on, Saksham, will be wealth management, portfolio management, M&As, sell side, buy side, all those things, proper core financing, but you may have to start from the back end. Surya Lakshmi, can I study CFA by myself as self-study? Absolutely, Surya Lakshmi. If you feel that you are good at self-reading, I've seen a lot of people clear CFA by studying it on their own, all 3 levels. So if you feel that you have that capacity, that you can read on your own, you can study on your own, you can understand things, then please go ahead. There is no a hard and fast rule that only people taking classes pass. But again, that boils down to being honest to yourself. For example, I am not somebody who's very good at self study. I need to have somebody who breaks down things for me. So for me, self study never works. So you need to be honest with yourself and take that decision. But if your question is, will I fail if I don't take a coach? Then that's absolutely not going to happen. You can pass. Harshit, I got this message that you've been selected for the exam day feedback. Is it worrying? Absolutely not, Harshit. Those messages come to almost everybody. It's no big deal. Give your feedback. Be honest about it. It's absolutely safe. Don't worry. It comes to almost everybody after every level. Sudhanshu Salwan, ma'am, what news articles should I read in financial newspapers in order to increase my chances of getting job? You'll need to be aware of all current affairs. It's not just about financial news or anything. Of course, that would take precedence, but anything you should be aware of, because you need to understand that the financial markets are not just disrupted by financial news, it is disrupted by other news as well. For example, when COVID came, the entire world, including the finance industry, went for a toss, right? COVID is not a financial news, but you need to know कि COVID में क्या चल रहा है, pharma में कौन सी vaccines आ रही है, क्या चल रहा है, which companies are doing better, to be able to tap onto that. So keep aware of all kinds of current affairs, and that's a good enough thing. Even for that matter, entertainment industry can affect finance. So everything. Novak, best age to start CFA. Whenever you feel ready, there's no age specification. I know people who do it, who start at the age of 19, 20. I know people who start at the age of 40, 50. In fact, in my CFA class as well, there is somebody who's quite old in age, and most of us are quite young as compared to them, and both are always on the same page. So there is no good age. It's mostly about you wanting to start and you being prepared. The earlier the better, some people say, but I don't believe in that. I feel when you are prepared, the better time. Harshita Pal, thank you so much for sharing such important tips and insights. Thank you so much, Harshita of Mini. She's my best friend, guys. You all can say hi to her as well. Thank you. PC, what is the best way to revise CFA level 1? Will be done doing all my syllabus along with end of chapter and blue box by December. And end of chapter, okay. And I'm okay for, yes, you are very at a very good pace actually, PC, if you finish everything by December. Post that, starting Jan, what you can do is you can start revising your subject slowly. You can follow the method of cumulative revision. I'll maybe add that in the description link, since a lot of you are giving your CFA level 1. That is my last 1 month strategy. So you can do cumulative revision and start solving questions from the candidate resources from January onwards. Two things that you should keep in mind is you should do ethics every single day. Practice cumulatively each and every subject every single day. FRA, if you can do every alternate day, would also be very, very helpful. And of course, only use CFA Institute resources from the last month onwards. I'm not saying that other resources are bad, but when you're practicing in your last month, please only use CFA Institute practice questions, that is candidate resource questions, mocks, end of chapter, whatever, but don't focus on other resources at that point of time. Only use institute based practice questions. That always makes sense, because it's very simple logic. The people who are setting the paper will give you the best practice than anybody else. Amber Srivastava, thank you, helped me a lot by giving all my answers. You're most welcome, Amber, and thank you so much for such kind words. I'm glad I could be of some help. Sudhanshu, ma'am. Okay. Sudhanshu, no, I got it. You only deleted the message. Na chalega. Harshit, I've done CFA level 1 and MBA in finance from NMIMS, distance mode. Does it give any advantage? It should give an advantage if you have the placement cell opportunity. I'm not sure if the distance mode will give you. I think it should. If your placement cell opportunity is there, then definitely you have an advantage, because a lot of good companies come to NMIMS. So yeah, that is the advantage you can get, the placement cell basically. Finnico, I'm currently pursuing CA and want to start a hedge fund of my own one day. Hence, I'm also pursuing CFA. What other suggestions from your end? Oh, Finnico, that's honestly a very good ambition to have. I think you're going on a very good path. Try to garner some practical experience as well, is what I would suggest over the one day. Hence, I'm also pursuing. Yeah, try to garner some practical experience along the way as well, because that would really be helpful. Sometimes what happens is when we theoretically read things, we feel that, oh, we want to do this, but when we actually start doing it, it's a different perspective, or we understand the nuances a little better. I'm not saying that you'll change your mind. Even if you want to stick with it, when you actually get into it is when you'll be able to understand the nuances better. So try to get some practical experiences as well. Ayush, oh hi Ayush, ideal time for CFA level 1 for humanities students. For non-science students, I do, for non-commerce students, I do suggest 8 to 10 months if you have nothing else in hand. If you're a college student or you're studying, then maybe take up to 1 year. Start studying is what I suggest for everybody. Overall, start studying. Once you've completed 3 to 4 topics, then register. Okay, then take a call that, okay, should I take the August attempt? Should I take the November attempt? Ideally, 5 to 6 months. I'm so sorry, guys, for this. नीचे किसी की शादी हो रही है. Can you guys hear me because of this sound? Am I still audible? Just somebody, can you let me know before I take up all the other questions? Am I still audible or is this sound disturbing? Sorry. Sorry. Okay, yes, I'm audible. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Gaurav. Hi, Gaurav. Perfect. Okay, I'm audible. Yes, so Ayush, I think I answered that. 8 months ideally if you're a non-commerce student, but first start studying, finish 3 to 4 topics, then register. Don't register and then start studying, because then that just creates unnecessary pressure and also the risk of financial loss. Diya, what are the benefits of doing CFA after doing CA? What are the benefits? Okay, Diya, I got your question. What are the benefits of doing CFA after CA? Honestly, CFA and CA ka difference understand. CA is core accounting, CFA is core financing. It is two complete different industries. While one focuses on very, tax-based, rule-based, law-based, CFA focuses more on investing, analysis, logical thinking. So you need to take a decision as to where exactly do you want to go. Yes, a lot of people say that packages are higher, but personally, if you ask me what package can give you the best package, then that is more like a CFA in finance and MBA in marketing. It is a brilliant combination because you have all the financial knowledge and you have the knowledge of how to sell it to people. So CA after CFA, yes, it's a very good thing, but understand where you want to go. Do you want to get into core accounting? Do you want to get into core financing? Do you want to get into law? Then again, CA is a better opportunity. PC also, ma'am, I'm 44 CFA, old, a CPA and MBA, but doing CFA. PC, you are absolutely not too old. You're at a very good age. I am so glad to see this, career trajectory and a person who's actually owing up to this. I am honestly inspired by your career. So you're absolutely not late. You're doing a very good job, and I can already see you clearing the exam and doing even better after this. So all the very best. Dia, I think I answered your question. Gaurav, hi. What do you think? Can we complete the syllabus in 7 months of CFA level 1? Absolutely. I completed it in 6, Gaurav. It's definitely doable. But again, it depends if you are doing nothing with it. Like I was doing nothing else with it. I was only doing CFA level 1. And how fast is your speed? I am a turtle. I'm going to show you guys my the way I study for CFA level 3 from January onwards. I'll put maybe a daily short or a daily vlog. You'll see that I'm a real turtle. So if I could complete it in 6 months, then I think Gaurav 7 months though is very good. Diya, I've answered your question. Sushant, will only CFA be enough after bachelor's for getting a good corporate job? Sushant, CFA is very, very good. It does add value, but I will not lie. I've said this before. It is not a college that colleges will that companies will come to you. So the struggle to find a job and maybe climb the ladder will be there. But when you apply for a job in say LinkedIn or even through Google, when there are 100 applications of only college graduates and yours is college graduate plus CFA, and you're applying for a core finance role, your profile will definitely be pushed ahead. But yes, the struggle, of course, is there. It's not that just because you did CFA, everything's going to be a cakewalk. But it is a good, what do you call, combination as well. I've also done that. Barun Datta, ma'am, I'm a full-time commodity trader, age 23, and have a good gap of almost 2 years. Barun, have you done CFA? Otherwise, CFA is good. Also, what exactly in finance do you want to do? Do you want to continue with trading? Honestly, experience is the highest value than any other course. But if you want to, tap onto courses, maybe then CFA is a good option for you. Try to get a job again. Maybe if you've got a gap, Barun. If I've understood the gap you're saying is, I think, a working gap, right? I hope I'm addressing it correctly. Then maybe try to get a job, try to get an internship, or maybe do those small courses that are available if you don't want to get into CFA. Explain why you had a gap whenever you're giving a job interview, and I don't think you will be too much in a hassle. But if you want to change your field in finance, like from trading into say core investing, then CFA is a good option. If you want to get into accounting, then CA, but CA takes a lot of time. Or maybe an MBA, distance MBA also. There are a lot of options. Amitesh Sharma, yes. Varun Datta, yes. Thank you. Okay, these are the audio qualities. Thank you. Thank you everybody for the audio confirmation. नीचे शादियां चलती है सारा टाइम बॉम्बे में. Anyways, Amitesh Sharma, I've done 12th. year can go with CFA. Amitesh, you'll need to be in your second year of graduation to be able to do CFA. That means that you can register in your first year of graduation and sit for it in the second year of graduation. CFA level 1 you can start then. Alternatively, you should have at least 3 years of work experience in any field to be able to start giving CFA level 1. Then you'll complete CFA level 1, 2, 3, work experience of 3000 hours, or 4000 hours, or roughly 3 years to be able to get the CFA charter. Does that answer your question, Amitesh? Navneet Dikshit ma'am is doing MBA at this time. Good, or to find a job, have work experience, and then aftermarket specialization कैट में ABC नहीं मिलेगा. Navneet, दोनों possibilities है. If you can get a job first and then go for MBA, it is honestly a more valuable point, because जब तक आप MBA कॉलेज में जाते हो, understand MBA कॉलेज किस चीज में वैल्यू देती है. दो चीजें में, एक आपको बहुत अच्छा प्लेसमेंट सेल मिलता है, बी the experience. नहीं तो if you actually compare, CFA level 1 theoretically is equal to MBA in finance completely, almost. You can say 90% पूरा MBA in finance cover हो जाता है theoretically CFA level 1 करके. But why do people prefer MBA? Because they're getting the advantage of experiencing working with the team, working with the community, and the placement cells. So if you have a certain level of work experience, then you will be able to add value over there. If not, तो वो थोड़ी सी value कम हो जाती है, depending on how you are as a person also. But that's why people say कि if you can get work experience, it's great. But अगर work experience नहीं करना, सीधा जाना है, तो भी a lot of people do it, and a lot of people do it very well also. Sushi Khurana, hi Tanishka, hi Sushi. Sudhanshu, how many hours should I study? Sudhanshu, I will not answer how many hours. ये question मुझे बिल्कुल नहीं अच्छा लगता when people ask, because I honestly never focus on hours. I don't even like this one thing that people keep saying you should study for 3000 hours, because that is not a correct notion. Rather, it's not about the quantity of hours you've studied. Set targets every day, that today I have to finish half chapter of quants or one chapter of quants, and focus on finishing that. That will make more sense than you counting the hours, because अगर आप 3 घंटे बैठे and you don't finish a target, it's a waste. Rather, set a target, like I said, I need to finish one chapter today. Then if it takes you 2 hours or it takes you 10 hours, that becomes your personal problem. That's also when responsibility and discipline hits in better, according to me. Sudhanshu, that is the one thing. Suksham, is only studying for CFA gives negative impact, or someone should do preparation with job, have given CFA level 1? Saksham, it is a two-way thing. It's not a negative thing. If you're honestly only studying for the exam, then a lot of people do. I also did that, and a lot of people respect that also. Especially if you tell them that, I wanted to dedicate that time. So there is no hard and fast rule. The only negative point I would say and after personally doing it, is that it puts a lot of pressure on your own self. Because अगर आपको लगता है ना that I did not do a job just for this, तो फिर वो एग्जाम देने के टाइम पे you start getting so much anxiety कि oh my god, I lost some money, the opportunity cost of me making money, तो मैं पास नहीं हुआ, फेल नहीं हुआ, तो वो एंग्जाइटी नेगेटिव होती है. अदरवाइज देयर इज नो पॉजिटिव और नेगेटिव. Sushil, Tanishka, are you a career consultant? Sushil, I'm honestly getting into that, so yes, currently. Thank you. PC, thanks ma'am, appreciate आपका reaction in India for a few years to take. PC, most welcome, and again, all the very best for your career and your personal life. SR Dynamic, ma'am, how can I work from home part-time job? You'll need to get onto sites and look for it. There are a lot of sites available. LinkedIn is my personal favorite website, and number 2 is Google. I've made a video on that. You can check that out. But yes, you can. There are a lot of work from home jobs available, much contrary to what people say. Guys, I'm taking last few questions because we've been here for 33 minutes already. Hi, should I study for Ardha? I didn't get your question. Should I study for CFA level 1? Yes, you can study. SR Dynamic answered your question. Bhavin Datta not done CFA. What was your question, Bhavin? Let me just check it out. Okay, yeah, Bhavin, I remembered your question, and you've not done CFA. Then if you want to get into core financing, Bhavin, then you can start giving CFA. But if you want to get into working, then maybe start finding a job. It will take some time, but like I said, if you're able to justify your gap, if you suppose want to continue as a trader, then I'm sure there's nothing that's gonna stop you. Everybody takes career gaps. It's very normal, guys. Kuch buri baat nahi. As long as you're able to justify it, even if you've taken it for your own mental sanity, it's not wrong. Justified, and doesn't always mean that all career gaps have to be productive. Sometimes it's not. It's okay. It's very normal. But when keeping your point in mind, I'll actually make a detailed video on that as well. Afsar, reply, but I've not seen your question, Afsar. Can you repeat your question? I cannot see it. So reply to what? Sudhanshu ma'am, how to do networking on LinkedIn? Keep commenting on people's posts. It works a lot because the more you start commenting regularly on certain people's posts, जो आपको मतलब if suppose you want to connect with a certain person, find out okay I want to connect with these people. Keep commenting on their posts. Be active. Share posts. जितना आप लोगों की हेल्प करोगे, जितना आप लोगों की रीच बढ़ाओगे, आपका भी उनके उसमें नाम बढ़ता जाएगा. सुधांशु, so that always helps. मीनाक्षी गुप्ता, हे दीदी, I'm your big fan. आप मुझे रिप्लाई क्यों नहीं देते हो? प्लीज आप मुझे रिप्लाई दो. हाय मीनाक्षी, थैंक यू सो मच. मैंने आपका मैसेज देखा ही नहीं तो मैं सबको रिप्लाई करती हूँ. It's my USP, but thank you so much, Meenakshi. It really means a lot. Zakia, hi Zakia, ma'am. Esther, I've answered your question. Ayat, hi Ayat. In wealth management firms. Kushal Kumar, yes, you can get a job after CFA level 1 in wealth management firms. Of course, the struggle will be there, like I've said, but in fact, CFA is for wealth management. You may have to start from the back end, but you can. Hi Ayat, hi Rizwan, hi Ayat. Dynamic. Nobita, ma'am. Oh, Nobita, I remember you. I gave my CFA level exam on 22nd as compared to other guys who gave. So, what is the marking scheme? Nobita, do not worry. That happens with a lot of people. Please do not worry about this. What is done is done. Honestly, there is no uh, direct marking scheme that the CF Institute has released. Let me just tell you that it is a cumulative score. It is not subject wise. जो देखा जाता है, it's a cumulative score and it is a competitive exam, so it is kind of based on बाकी सबका एग्जाम कैसे गया है. But don't worry, जो हो गया सो गया. A lot of times people who think उनका एग्जाम बहुत अच्छा गया था actually sometimes do not pass, and people जो think उनका एग्जाम बहुत खराब गया end up passing. So there is no understanding. Of course, to a certain level you will know कि आपका पेपर कैसे गया. आप अपने पेपर पे देखो. Don't see कि बाकियों के comparison में कैसा गया. If you felt that your paper was not very bad, then just chill. Hi Ayat. Hi Ayat. Answered. Okay. Hi Shruti. Hi SP Entertaining. Hi Vidbo. Hi Sandeep. Hi Yusuf. Took your name. Gaurav, you please do live if you can study on YouTube so that we can get the motivation in you. Yes, Gaurav, I don't think I can study live, but I will definitely make vlogs regularly from January 1, like I told you, showing you how I study for CFL everything. How can I study live, Gaurav? Your suggestions always now surprise me. How do you get such topics? How can I study live, Gaurav? Tell me this. मैम, बीएससी के बाद एमबीए कैसे रहेगा? अच्छा रहेगा. एमबीए इज ऑलवेज अ गुड ऑप्शन. दक्षित सिंह, सीए वर्सेस सीएफए. ओ Dakshjeet, sorry, I said that wrong. It's a battle of two great forces. If you want to get into core accounting, law, taxation, then CA. If you want to get into investment management, portfolio management, M&As and all, then CFA. Sudhanshu, ma'am, can I register for CFA in first? Guys, last 2 minutes. Abhi fir jiska question I'll have to ignore. Sudhanshu, ma'am, can I register for CFA in first year of college and give exam in second year? Yes, Sudhanshu, you can. Manik, after clearing CFA, do you feel it worth it or your hard work or you regret it? Honest answer. Manik, dil pe chubne wala answer tha ye question tha. I'll take a minute to answer it. I won't lie, there have been many moments in my life where I felt that maybe I'm taking the wrong decision and I regretted it. Because I am a very different individual. I've always been inclined little bit towards marketing, also little bit towards finance also. So वो bouts में I feel कि मुझे तब regret होता that maybe I should have gone into core marketing or media, films. तो उन moments पे regret हुआ. But CFA today, as of today, sitting in front of you, I do not regret it because it has given me more than what I could imagine, touchwood, including my failures. So as of today, if you ask me, do I regret it? No. As of today, I'm actually, all those regrets finally culminated into something, and I realized much earlier that it's not about the regret because there was something that always did not let me leave it. चाहे जितना भी regret हुआ था, चाहे level 3 में failure हुआ, I still stayed by it, and that was because of that some voice in my heart that said no, कुछ तो है, कुछ तो है. So you need to just hear that little voice, Manik. Very good question. Vidbo answered everything. Okay, answered. Anita Das, hello. I'm clear as income tax inspector. Hi Arjun, that's amazing. आप मिल मिया काफी लाना लगता. Oh my god. Amitesh Sharma, second year of college, can we go with CFA level 1? Yes, Amitesh, you can. Hi Suraj. Free jobs future November. I'm pursuing MBA. Pasu Petli, I don't think I've understood your questions, but if it is about job opportunities, I've answered it. So once I post this, you can see it. Hi Eva, यार हिंदी में भी बोल लो. सूरज मैं बहुत कंफ्यूज हूँ. हिंदी में बोलते तो लोग बोलते हैं इंग्लिश में बोलो, नहीं तो उसमें बोलते हैं. बट या माय गॉड, आई डू अ मिक्स ऑफ बोथ. थैंक यू सो मच Barun. You're most welcome, Barun. You are teaching in school. Oh, I'm not teaching in school. Manish Kalki. Hi Tanishka, thanks for your time. I'm 29 years old, BCom graduate with Nick for finance and investment work. Currently working. Is it career wise? Is it worth given my age? Manish, please, age is no bar in terms of careers. We have somebody on this chat who's 44 years old and he's done so well. He started CFA right now and he's again touchwood on a very good path. So age no bar. Believe me, you're on a very good zone. Hi, I'm girl. दीदी मुझे आपसे एक बहुत ज़रूरी बात करनी है. क्रिकेटर्स लवर, आप मुझे मैसेज कर सकते हो इंस्टाग्राम पे अगर कुछ बहुत पर्सनल है. नहीं तो आप यहाँ पे डाल सकते हो. प्रेरणा प्रणय, how much salary can one expect after CFA level 1? Anywhere between 3.5 lakhs to 5.5 lakhs ka CTC is a rough average if you're a complete fresher. But that usually does not include your bonuses, and bonus in the finance industry is usually big. Pranshu Sharma, my exam is in Feb and complete 9 topics, quant left, and I forgot everything. Pranshu Sharma, if it's only one topic, you'll finish it very soon. I'm very sure about it. And don't worry, everybody feels that they'll forget. Koi bhulta nahi hai. Once you complete all 10 topics, start with cumulative revision. I'll link in the description my last 1 month strategy for studying CFA level 1 and my detailed strategy also. You'll understand it. Don't worry, आप नहीं भूलोगे, सबको लगता है. Hello, Panay. Ramesh, hello. What do I'm doing CFA in helpful to me? Yes, Cathedral. Ketki, hello Ketki. Guys, I need to stop this because it is now going very long. I'm really sorry for the questions that have been missed. You guys can comment down on the same live chat. I'm gonna save it in the next 20 minutes. Then please comment down जिसके भी questions miss हुए हैं. I will take it, but right now it's gone too long, so I'll have to stop it. I'll just taking last two questions. Ritu Rani, I graduated in the year 2020. After that, I've given my entrance exam, but again after that. Ritu, you didn't mention which entrance exam, or maybe I missed it. Manish Karkar answered. Yes, Manish Kalki, it's a good time. I'm sticking to my point. Don't worry, you're going good. Rajkumar, just be honest. Say that, life happened, whatever happened, and maybe, just be honest about it. Find a job. Your knowledge will help you. Maybe do some small 1-2 courses, jo chote chote wale hote hain na, to add a little bit on your CV. And in the interview, be honest about it. That would work. Manik, thank you. Welcome. Manik, give my exam. Always wanted to do core finance, but some sir had washed me. Ritu, don't worry. And there is no such thing as a good course or a bad course. Don't worry. What has happened has happened. It was a bad experience. Start again, and yes, you'll be able to get a job. If you have some time, do some small courses. I'm sure I'm making a video on one that will be posted on Friday. Keep an eye for that. That might also be helpful. And that's only like 4 or 5 hours. Hi from USA. Hi, Nishu. Gaurav also mentioned something, no? Okay, Gaurav, please do. Teaching MBA Finance, CFA, good or bad? Um, Pasu Puleti, yes, it's a good option if you want to get into co-financing. Hi Tanishka, after doing CA, is doing MBA photo. Harshal, both CFA and MBA are very good. With MBA, you get the advantage of college placements and networking. With CFA, you get the advantage of more in-depth knowledge. So you need to choose what is more beneficial for you, and also understand that MBA is way more expensive than CFA, and it only makes sense if you're doing MBA from a good college. Bye, Kulwant. Thank you, Paramjeet. Means a lot. Uh, I'm an engineering graduate and want to pursue a career in finance. Is CFA right course? MBA. Anurag, both are very, very good. CFA gives you more knowledge in depth. MBA gives you knowledge as well as networking and placements. Yes, the knowledge is, I feel like, a slightly lesser one than CFA, because CFA gets into the core of things with each level. But college placements and networking is also a very good thing. So decide on what is more important for you as an individual and go ahead. And guys, with that, I need to end this chat. Last question, स्कूल ऑफ हाईलाइट्स मैम मैंने ग्रेजुएशन नहीं किया बट सीएस कर रहा हूँ, उसके बाद सीएफए कर सकता हूँ क्या? आपको स्कूल ऑफ हाईलाइट्स एक बार सीएफए इंस्टीट्यूट को मेल करना पड़ेगा बिकॉज देयर क्राइटेरिया इज आइदर ग्रेजुएशन और एक्सपीरियंस, वर्क एक्सपीरियंस of I think 4 years or 3 years in any field. So you'll need to check on that, but I don't think so it will be allowed. Guys, I need to end this chat. Please put in the comment section below jo chhoot gaya. I promise I will answer, but I have to end this chat right now. And I will see you guys very very soon. Thank you so much for joining. I think this has been one of my best live chats. Starting se questions aa gaye the. Thank you so much for joining me. All other questions will be taken in the comment section. I promise. I will see you guys very very soon. Until then, keep sparkling and definitely keep learning.